Eileo guys, and welcome back once again. So for today I am revisiting Shiva. I did a Shiva review, I believe like December of last year. It's been 8 months since then, and I think like a month or two after I did the review, at least for Water Shiva, he had gotten that buff, so I figured I would go ahead and revisit that just to touch up on that. So most of the information on the channel is up to date, but anyways, we're going to start off with the dark one. I'll probably just go through these very quickly because again I do have the other review up, and that one should still be very accurate other than the Water Shiva. But let's quickly go through these and figure out which Shiva is the best for you. And if you're ever on the fence about Shiva and you didn't see the past review, but I implore you to check out my Mon playlist where I reviewed plenty of Mons, and I also have, you know, Golem guides up, I have Dragon guides up and stuff like that of that nature, so feel free to search it on the channel. If not, leave a comment in the video below and I'll just send you a link to that video. But anyways guys, here we have Dark Shiva, who's a defender type coming in with 32k HP, 2.3k attack, and then nearly 3.6k defense. Stat wise, as a nat 5, they are as they should be. Pretty darn good. This one comes with seal, 80% chance for 2 turns, and then stun, 100% chance for 1 turn. If you can somehow get him, definitely not bad at all. Definitely not bad. I mean, his stats are tanky enough for him to be fairly annoying. Seal is always annoying. I'm not saying that this one is like the game changer or the meta breaker, but in terms of other mons that you can use in the game, if you're using him, he's not bad. He's definitely a PvP / clan versus clan mon, and seal can be very annoying, especially for mons like Fire Draka, and then stun can also be annoying, but he's not too bad in my opinion. Not too bad at all. Let's go over here to Light Shiva. Alright, Light Shiva is a tank type, coming in with nearly 50k HP, which is 49k, 2.6k attack, and then 2.1k defense. His HP is phenomenal. His HP is blessed. This dude is tanky AF. His attack is actually pretty high to be a tank type as well, which it should be since you have to fuse everything and its mother together just to get this dude. But Light Shiva comes with Battle Rush, which restores his HP and SP by 20% each turn, and then HP aggression. So he's going to be built with a whole bunch of HP and probably some crit rate and resist subs. Crit rate just for additional damage, and then the resist subs, of course, for him not to get stunned. But back in the day, he was the pride and joy of many PvP players. Now, he can still be annoying. He can still be a threat, but he's not anywhere near as bad as he was in the beginning, at least when I started about 2 years ago. Back when he was hip, not even back when he was hip, I think he was kind of getting outdated by then. Definitely not a bad mon to have, just don't expect, you know, top tier PvP action with him. Just don't expect that. You might trip up a couple of noobs, you might trip up some mid-game players who aren't gemmed up properly or don't really understand their mons, but the higher ups, they ain't worried about Shiva. They ain't worried about your Light Shiva at all. I'm not even worried about your Light Shiva. I'm not even worried about my Light Shiva, because my Light Shiva is still level 50, I believe. But anyways, we have the Wood Shiva next, who's an attacker type coming in with 28k HP, 3.9k attack, and then 2.8k defense. Boy, that attack stat is just, every time I see it, that attack stat is just nasty. That is just disgusting. HP pull is great. Defense is really high for an attacker type. Nearly 3k defense on an attacker type, and nearly 4k attack on an attacker type. My goodness. Oh my goodness. But Shiva comes with Predator, 40% chance, well 40% damage increase, not chance, for his 3-star skill. And then the 5-star skill is 60% chance for 2 turns. Seal, it's kind of meh, but his real use is predominantly his 3-star, so go ahead and just ignore his 5-star. But increase of damage dealt by 40% with Predator, coming in with nearly 4k attack for a Grass Mon. He's probably the strongest Grass Mon out, like hands down. So if you're a new player, you're trying to break into one of the Golems, I definitely implore you to at least get him to Evo 2 and try him out. But if you need a good strong wood attacker and this is the only Shiva that you have, or this is the only decent wood mine that you have, definitely don't feel bad about investing in him. You can even get him to Evo 3 and keep him around just to be a solid wood attacker, because nearly 4k attack. Oof, man. Oof. Let's go over here to Water Shiva, though. Water Shiva back in the day was a laughing stock of the world, and now he is a Draka stopper. But Water Shiva is a tank type, coming in with 49k HP, 2.2k attack, and then nearly 2.4k defense. Stat wise, HP is phenomenal, defense is acceptable, attack is okay. Attack is okay for a tank type, which is a little bit surprising. But he comes in with SP Siphon and then Thirst. Definitely a lot better than what he was before with something like with Sap and something else I can't remember. Probably in the old video, but he was the laughing stock before. But now with this buff, Water Shiva is a very, very powerful mon, especially in the PvP realm. Because his 3-star skill, SP Siphon, there's a lot of mons with SP Siphon, but his 3-star skill takes away SP from another mon, and then once he gets his SP bar full, he does Thirst, which 80% chance for 2 turns is pretty solid. So none of the mons can get their SP off if they can't kill him, which unless you have a mon that is able to burst him down with his 50k nearly base HP, because you know he's going to be on like a life set or a resist set anyway, so you can't stun him or defense down him. But with such high HP, you're not going to be able to burst him down in 1 turn unless you focus on him only, which again can be very dangerous if the person that you're fighting has other strong mons that can nuke your other mons in that same turn. So he makes it very, very difficult, even in the later stages of PvP, to kill. Am I saying he's impossible to kill? No, there's ways around him. I'm not a PvP expert. If you need PvP experts, definitely join the Discord, talk to Jamin. Make sure you guys check out Oh My Gigs. Make sure you subscribe to him. He does a lot more PvP content than I do, because he actually excels at it. Me, I'm just there for the gems. I'm just there to have a good time, man. I'm just there to have a good time. But now, is he worth investing in? At least at the moment in the current meta, definitely. He's pretty much a defense mon though, so don't really expect damage out of him. Just expect him to make someone cuss if built properly. And then we have Fire Shiva, who is left. So Fire Shiva is a defender type, coming in with nearly 28k HP, 2.3k attack, and then 3.5k defense. Defense is phenomenal. HP could be a little bit better, but it is okay, and attack is slightly higher than I would expect for a defender type, even though I know I reviewed him 8 months ago, but that was 8 months ago. But defense is actually pretty good, so stat wise he is okay. He's okay. He comes with stun as his 3-star skill, 100% chance for 1 turn, and then adrenaline, which restores allies HP equals to 10% of his own max HP, so definitely build him with some HP. In terms of uses, if you somehow pull one, especially if you're like a new player to the game, you could definitely use him for his CC, which is crowd control, so for his stunning, to stun other mons that you're fighting against, especially in the story and Tower of Chaos. And then adrenaline does benefit you by healing the squad, but is he the best out of the bunch? No. Is he one of the worst mons ever? No. He's okay. He's okay, in my opinion. He's okay. But the real problem is if you pull a Wood Shiva and you need a good wood attacker, or if you're interested in PvP and you want to invest inside your Water Shiva, there's just so many other Shivas that you could focus on that they kind of leave him in the dust. Like, this one's okay for stunning mons and healing their squad, but is his damage going to be amazing? No. But that's the problem. I mean, he's a fire type as well. We have Fire Wildfang, who's having a super evolution soon. We have Fire Eileo, Fire Succubus, Fire Yuki, all of these fire mons already, which kind of leaves him in the dust. We have Fire Arthur. Fire Arthur has stun for his 3-star skill and then defense down. There's just so many other mons that can replace him or does what he can do already that are more easily accessible and require no gleams at all. So he's not bad. It's just that he's kind of left in the dust because of the other ones are superior, in my opinion. Of course, this is in my opinion. But that's pretty much it for the Shiva revisit, you guys. I definitely hope this helps. To those questioning, should I use Water Shiva now? Or those just interested in seeing a Shiva review, come back because they are new to the game. Again, all of this is just my opinion. But, you know, feel free to leave a comment below stating what Shivas you use and why you use them. Again, I don't know everything. I'm not an expert, so feel free to check the comments as well, because there's other people that have a lot more insight into the game than I do. I'm just Eileo, you guys. I can't do everything. I can't do everything. But make sure, if you guys have any questions about any mines you want to see in the future, you leave a comment below as well. If not, check out the playlist. Again, I have golem guides up. I have dragons. I have my little PvP fights. Everything up. But until then, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.